In this video, I'm going to show you how you can add resources or pieces to your classes. So what I need to do first is create a lesson. So at the top of the page, I need to select my workspace and my lessons. I click on create a new lesson and I give it a name. So I'm going to call this week 1 and I'm going to click on create lesson. So you'll see this page, it says there's no resources in this lesson. We need to add some resources in there for the pupils to access at home. So up the top here where it says instrumental music, I'm gonna select the instrument that my class plays. So for example, Stowmarket Primary plays B flat clarinet. This will come up with a list of various resources. Obviously you'll need to look through them first and decide which ones you want to use. So Takeoff is good, that's got some really funky backing tracks, fun to play. The beginner pieces, there's loads of pieces in here, all categorised into different, the amount of notes in each piece. More advanced pieces, singing and playing, so these have got pop songs which have got singing parts and playing parts. There's some ensemble pieces. There's musical activities as well, which has got games and quizzes, theory, fun like copyback games, things like that. I'm going to show you how to put pieces into a lesson. So, for example, I want next week in week 1 for my pupils to look at some 5-note pieces. As you can see, there's in the clarinet music, there's a lot of 5-note pieces using C, D, E and F. It says here what notes they use. Some use different ones, look D, E, F sharp, G and A. So for example, I want to add, or I want my pupils to look at Clary, Clarinet, Net and Dance from France in week 1. So I'm going to add that to my lesson. I click on More, Plus Lesson or Add to Lesson. It'll come up with this box which says Add to Lesson. I select the lesson I want to add to. So I'm going to select week 1, save and close. It says up here, update successful, the resource was added to your lesson week 1. I'm going to repeat that process for other pieces I want. So I want them to look at Dance from France, click on More, Add to Lesson, select week 1, save and close. And it's updated that as well. I now want to put in a little quiz. So I'm going to go back to instrumental music, B flat clarinet. I'm going to scroll down. Here we go, games and quizzes. I want them to also look at a dynamics quiz this week. Same process, click on More, Add to Lesson, select week 1, save and close, update successful. So I now should have 3 different resources in my week 1 lesson. I've got Clary, Clarinet, Net, Dance from France, and this dynamics quiz. I go up to my workspace, my lessons, and you can see week 1's in there. It says 3 resources, last save 3 minutes ago. I'm going to now add that to the class so that they can access it at home. So here you've got this add to group button. You click on that and you find the school you want to add it to. So Stowmarket Primary. Click save and close. Again, I'd repeat the process if I wanted to add that to another school, say Great Barton Primary. I'll click save and close. Go back up to my workspace, my student groups, find my school. I'm just going to check it's there, Stowmarket Primary. And then I'm going to click on assignments. Assignment shows that that week 1 lesson is now ready for students to access online.